my name is Beth and welcome to Crafty Corner. As you might have seen on Sunday, we had a bit of a pirate theme going on, and I thought I'd show you how to make the pirate ship that you might have seen in the opening credits. So here it is, and what you want to do is you want to start off with a box, okay? Any box will do. This is from our trusted friends, you know who they are. So what you want to do to start off with is cut off the top two flaps. So that's what I've done here. So the top long flaps, just cut them off, get rid of them, you don't need them. And then you want to flip it over and you want to do the same with the bottom, cut the long flaps off, and then you want to just cut one of the shorter flaps off as well, okay? So that's going to be kind of your main structure. And then what you want to do is the front is going to be the side of just the one short tab, okay? So this is your back with the two, and this is your front, and then the flap is going to be your top, okay? So what you want to do with the top now is find the middle and then cut down to where it bends. And then where it bends, you're going to want to fold it really carefully. So that's going to become the front of your ship, the pointy bit. So then you're going to do like that, and then that's it. So what you want to do now is kind of glue it or sellotape it all together to hold its shape. So you want to kind of sellotape or masking tape with preferable on those edges and those ones. And then here, you're going to want to do the same, just a bit of glue to hold them firm. And then if you can see on this one, I don't know if you can see, but I've kind of cut so that it makes a triangle shape. It just adds a bit of detail, makes it look a bit nicer. So you can do that there as well. Easiest way to do it is to just draw a straight line from that point to that point and then cut those bits off and you're good to go. Okay, so you should now have your ship looking a little bit like this one. As you can see, it's much more sturdy now. It doesn't wobble or anything, which is really good. So we're going to make the sails now, these bits here, to blow in the wind. So what you need for that is you need some A4 paper, one per sail, and then some kind of stick. So these ones I've used are like gardening ones that I use to hold my plants up straight. But I didn't have any more of these left, so I've managed to find some wooden skewers. So you can find anything around your house that is straight and will hold up your pieces of paper. So you need an adult to help you with this bit. But what you want to do is you want to poke your masts into your ship like that. So you've got one at the front and one at the back in the middle. And then on your A4 bits of paper, you want to draw some squares. So they don't have to be perfect, so it's probably better if you don't use a ruler because you kind of want them to look a bit rugged. So I've done quite a big one on this one, so that's going to be my back sail. And then I've done a smaller one on this one for my front sail. And then what you want to do is once you've drawn your square, is from each point, you kind of want to draw a bit of like a rainbow shape, you know, like a smile around each one, and that's going to create the curves of your sail, if you can see there. So it's not a perfect square, it's like curved in. Yeah. Okay, so we have now made our sails. So I've got the small one at the front and the large one at the back. As you can see, I've just poked some holes into the sails at the top and the bottom so that you can thread it through. Again, make sure you've got an adult to help you do that. So now you're on to kind of the decoration-y side of it. So, as you can see on this one, I cut a little shape here to make it look a bit more like it's got the front and the back and then the bit in the middle. So you can sort of draw on your wall here what shape you want and then cut it out. And then for this one, I didn't need to paint it because I didn't have any writing or anything on this box. But obviously this one has got some detail on it. So what you'll probably want to do with this one, if you've got writing on yours, you want to paint it in a brown to make it look like the wood. And then you can add the details like I've done on this one. So I've got an anchor on mine at the front, if you can see that. And then I've made it look like wooden planks with the nails put in there. So you can do that. And then you want to add your cannons. So I used party poppers for my cannons because obviously you want your cannon to actually go bang, don't you? So what I did was I got a party popper, which I managed to find in my cupboard, and then I measured sort of an equal distance, 3 spaces, and then I used the party popper to draw around it, and that became my my circle. And you'll need an adult to help you to kind of poke through because it is quite fiddly. So make sure you've got an adult or an older brother or sister will do as well, to just cut around that, and make sure you've then got 3. And then you can poke, I'll show you on this one, you can poke your party popper through into the hole and just sit it nicely there. My middle one was a little bit big, but these ones are much tighter, which is better. And then because you've got a hole in the bottom, you'll be able to reach your hand up into it and pull the cannon when you're ready to fire. And there you go. Okay, I have cut out my holes and I've cut out the walls as well. So from this point you can now paint it. You can add any other details that you guys want. You could add in like a steering wheel, whatever you guys want to add onto it, make it your own. You could even put like a logo or whatever you want onto your sails as well. You can paint them. Do whatever you guys want to do, get creative. Now I'm going to add in my cannons. So they're going to fit into these holes. Now if you don't have party poppers, don't worry. You can just paint the holes on, or you could just cut them out and leave them like that. You might have like a Lego cannon lying around that you could sort of put inside and use that instead. Use your imagination. And what I've done is I've made the holes slightly smaller than they need to be, because it's better that they're a bit smaller than a bit looser, because otherwise they'll fall out if the holes are too big. So how does that look? I think that looks pretty good. Make sure my sails are facing the right way. So shall we see if they fire? Are you ready? So because I've got my hole in the bottom, I could go in underneath. All right, are you ready guys? 3, 2, 1. Whoa, look at that, look at the smoke coming out. Just like a proper pirate ship. How cool is that? Well, there you go. Thank you for watching guys. I would love for you guys to make one of these yourselves, and please send in your photograph of you guys making them, of your finished product. kids@riversidevineyard.com is where you want to send those to. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys on Sunday for the next installment of our Pirates Navigating the Stormy Seas. See you later.